Is 90 Day Fiancé's Loren faking it for the camera? Just when you thought Loren couldn't get any grosser, the 90 Day Fiancé, before the 90 Days tell-all dropped. Loren and Faith made one of the biggest confessions when they revealed they're engaged again. Many viewers thought Faith had finally sent Loren packing after his disturbing behavior when the lawyer shot his plans to move to the Philippines down. Yet the pair found their way back together, even though Loren had to return to America, and has apparently been sleeping with other people again. That wasn't the only bizarre revelation Loren made on the tell-all. He's gone into detail about everything from his bedroom kinks to his TMI reunion with the person who gave him an STI. After the backlash Loren received over his storylines, you would think he would have held back, but no. Viewers got more details than they bargained for. Loren's over-the-top behavior may be cringy, but it's been great for views, and that's exactly what 90 Day wants. Considering Loren keeps getting more screen time, the producers may be pushing him to give this performance. 90 Day Fiancé has been accused of manufacturing drama and pushing fake storylines for ratings. Just look at the current season of 90 Day, The Last Resort. Many fans are convinced some couples aren't actually together and are faking it for the screen time and paycheck, like Ari and Biniam or Jasmine and Gino. Other couples are accused of creating drama just to get cast, like Julia and Brandon. It wouldn't be far-fetched for production to stir the pot to ensure interesting storylines. Loren has been allowed to make many claims about his time on 90 Day, on and off the camera. It's well known that the stars must sign an NDA before filming. This prevents them from giving any spoilers before release or spilling production secrets that could change viewer perceptions of the show. TLC takes it seriously. For example, Chidi and Rain were fired from 90 Day Fiancé before the 90 Days in Season 7 after she spoiled their storyline. Fans were shocked when Loren seemed to do something similar. Recently, footage from a podcast interview he gave has gone viral. During the podcast, he admits to only being with Faith for the show. While he claims it's a way to promote LGBTQ+ rights in the Philippines, he also acknowledges it was an attempt to escape his dire financial situation in the US. Loren even confesses to having other options if things don't work out with Faith. The podcast interview was concerning for several reasons, one being that it paints TLC in a negative light. It exposes how fake the 90 Day franchise is. The network faced criticism for not vetting its contestants better, but who's to say TLC didn't? This is a huge TV network that's home to some of the biggest reality shows. TLC knows how to bring in views but also how to protect itself. There's no public record of TLC taking action against Loren following the podcast. They haven't sued him for breach of contract or had the interview scrubbed from the internet. Even more telling, Loren was invited to the tell-all, and he's gotten plenty of screen time. If TLC was upset with him for violating his NDA, it's doubtful they would have given him a platform. If his behavior is as unhinged IRL as viewers are led to believe, the network would have likely kept him on a tighter leash. TLC has cut 90 Day stars from the tell-all for less serious reasons. For example, Statler and Riley were excluded from the Other Ways tell-all, which Statler claims is because she was too outspoken. If Loren was too outspoken for TLC's liking, or violating an NDA, the network would have taken action, and we would have heard about it. Given the way Loren likes to run his mouth on 90 Day forums, and asks for money, he would have said something, even if the network wanted to keep it quiet. This lends credence to the theory that Loren's outlandish behavior is all for a show. Production may have intentionally cast someone over the top knowing it would bring in views, and they could even be encouraging him to be as disgusting as ever on the tell-all. At the very least, Loren's admission on the podcast suggests his inclusion on the show was strategic, and not for love. He could be putting on this persona knowing it'll be controversial and get attention, which is key to securing a future on the 90 Day franchise. Loren's admission that he's ready to pursue other options if things with Faith don't work out also aligns. Look at Big Ed, who's been on multiple 90 Day spin-offs with different partners despite his gross reputation. Loren could want something similar for himself, and starring on 90 Day is the first step to establishing a reality TV career. Perhaps Loren's plan was never to relocate to the Philippines to escape his problems in the US, but rather gain fame through TLC. And it looks like the network is supporting him. It's nice to think that Loren's icky comments may all be an act, but it's another debate whether Faith is in on it or not. 90 Day Fiancé, Before the 90 Days is available to stream on Apple TV in the US.